Welcome. This is Carl talking to Richie from Eurosport. During this program, we will be discussing the importance of effective communication. Okay. What techniques can be used to reduce nerves on an interview?
In an interview, we would use breathing techniques. We would also go over the answers, like rehearsing the answers, so then we know how to answer the questions given.
What would you consider good personal delivery is during a TV interview?
When you're given when you got like a TV interview, you use a bit more body language. Like I'd maybe sit a bit more on edge, so I can just to try and get the answers from the people that I'm asking.
What is important to consider when communicating verbally with a newspaper?
When what was it? Sorry, I can answer the question again, please. Sorry.
What is important to consider when communicating verbally with a newspaper?
When you're verbally, you have to make sure you think about what you're saying. Everything's got to be correct, because they do like to change things around. They might be biased towards you or against you, so you have to make sure that everything you say is fact.
How would your technical vocabulary change between talking to peers and your officials?
I'll say when you're speaking to officials, you need to be a bit more polite. At times, although it's hard to remain calm at times, like you do need to watch what you're saying, because you might need them in like an important time. So yeah, you need to watch what you're saying when you talk to them. But to pupils, you can sort of get away with using like bad language or.
Okay. Would you say you're more relaxed when you're talking to your peers?
Yeah, I'll say just because like you know them and you have to respect the officials.
How would your technical vocabulary change between? No. How would the content change between an interview on TV compared to an interview on a newspaper?
If you're on TV, you would wanna. Yeah, you just want. I don't know. I think you want to be more liked, and yeah, you got to sort of ask. You sort of got to answer the questions, like how you're feeling, because they'll ask you questions and sometimes you want an answer, so you got to think about it. But then when you get answered questions by a newspaper, you have to make sure you know what you're saying, and it's got to be toward one thing.
Okay. What type of sports TV interview would use or not use prompt sheets?
Would you not use prompt sheets? You wouldn't use prompt sheets on. I'd say stuff like chat shows, because the questions are fired at you, so you don't really know what they're going to ask you. Yeah, I would say that's about it. Yeah.
Okay. What should be considered when answering an awkward question?
When asking an important question, sometimes you might have to make a bit of a joke of it, just so they know it's not gonna hurt their feelings or whatever. So yeah, you have to make a sort of joke about it. Yeah, like your body language might change a little bit. You might, because you might be a bit more jokey, so you might be like being friendly with them.
How would you dress to an interview?
Yeah, I think to an interview, it's always got to be smart. Formal.
How would you approach difficult questions?
When you ask different questions, you have to sort of expect blunt answers, because most of the time they don't really want to answer that question. You might have to ask it more than once just to get the answer.
How would you make an interview comfortable for somebody else?
Yeah,
you're
just
interviewing?
body language, maybe just being friendly towards them. Don't know, just acting like it's not very important because you're making them feel comfortable around you.
How would you prepare for a biased question given by a newspaper?
You sort of have to take it from both views. Because obviously they're going to think that their point is correct. So you got to sort of answer it from both sides of the subject.
Okay, thank you. That's Richie.
Thank you.